Hey guys, and welcome to Performance Cars. So today I have this awesome Subaru Impreza. This is the GD model and it's running about 370 brake horsepower. A lot of custom modifications has also been done, so we'll go take a look around. This has been finished in Subaru's famous blue, well known on their rally cars. And at the front there are lots of carbon parts. So carbon fiber bonnet with that huge air scoop going to where the intercooler used to be, carbon fiber aero catch pins, and a sticker at the front. If you read it, made by Subaru, redesigned by me. Now lots of parts have been changed on this car and I think it actually goes quite well. Carbon fiber front grille, and if I just show you guys, twin horns finished in a purpley blue color. Carbon fiber front lip with those splitter supports. Fog light covers also in carbon fiber with an air inlet on this side, and front canards which have been sticker bombed. We also have these quick release front bumper catches, and the alloy wheels we have Hankook Ventus V12 Evo 2s. These are brand new, just been put on for this review, so many thanks to Ashley. And these are 225 4018s. Sitting behind those wheels we have D2 8-pot calipers with yellow stuff pads. We also have multicolored wheel nuts, that's quite interesting, and also a Lego valve dust cap. To the door mirror we have the APR. This is aerodynamic. It is pretty small, but you can still see out of it. And if we go down the side, carbon fiber fuel cap with the carbon fiber rear wing and an APR sticker. This is huge. And back here we have the WRX Impreza badge with this sticker denoting how loud this exhaust is. So if you have a look at this one, it is massive. Can always fit 2 fists in there. And just a purple tow hook down to the rear. But yeah, this actually looks quite nice. Also missed out this part, a sticker bomb side bit towards the rear, side skirt, and just small parts there. Onto the interior, lots of blue parts have been added. Starting off with the door card, these have been sprayed blue. We have aluminium pedals, a BR power builder which controls the rev limit, and down here we have this red switch. Now Ashley told me that if I flick this up it will start spitting fire, but I'm not going to do that because I have no idea what would happen. One of the vents have been taken out for an exhaust temperature, and towards this pillar we have the boost gauge, the RPM and the battery voltage, all finished in blue of course. Also a matching NIG steering wheel with the dials, and just above here these are the parking lights. So if you're parked on a dark road you can press that and dim lights will come on all 4 corners. Up here we also have oil temperature, water temperature and oil pressure, so important gauges to have with a turbo car. Center console, double din TFT screen, normal usual heater controls, and this humongous gear stick. I'm not too sure what to say about that, but it is what it is. To the seats we have 4-point harnesses. These are Tanaka and they're found on both driver and passenger side. And if you are not using the harnesses, well, you can take this out and put in a normal seatbelt. That's to get rid of the warning light. Inside the rear is pretty much standard apart from this harness bar, and as the name suggests, it holds the harnesses, so it does take up quite a bit of space, but Ashley tells me he can still fit 3 passengers in here. So the blue and purple theme also continues in the engine bay. He even has the D2 purple suspension, and that is accompanied by front and rear shock braces and IBAC lower front and rear anti-roll bars. So blue and purple theme going on in the engine bay, but the turbo has been upgraded. So we have a TD05 G20 turbo, bigger injectors, a jack speed exhaust manifold, decat, and a custom exhaust. So this now pushes out about 370 brake horsepower, 340 foot-pounds of torque. The intercooler that used to sit just there has now been changed to a front mount and has been sprayed black to give it a stealthy look. But we also have a K&N air filter, and this blow-off valve here is really loud, I can tell you guys that right now. Also a larger radiator. Subaru Impreza 2-litre boxer engine, 370 brake horsepower. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah! Oh my god, the dump valve in this car, it has got to be one of the loudest I've ever heard. I got to listen to that again. 5th gear, back down to 4th, 4,000 RPM. I think boost comes in just below 4,500. Gosh, that is... You get the turbo spool and then you get that loud whoosh towards the end. Amazing. So 370 brake horsepower I think is more than enough for the streets of today. Any more and you get reliability issues, and I don't think it will be drivable. We have a stage 2 clutches in here, and the biting point isn't too bad. It's easy to use, and it's not one of those leg killers that feels like a leg workout every time you press down the clutch. This is so easy to drive. It really is. Wow. But anyways, the carbon fiber bonnet with that huge air scoop for the intercooler that used to be just behind it, that is really big. It's like seriously in your face. There's also D2 suspension and the D2 8-pot calipers. So we'll just give it a quick try around this bend. Bring up to 5th gear and hard on the brakes. The heel and toe is nice. Whoa, just a bit grabby on the 1st gear. But yeah, the heel and toe is easily performed. Nothing too dramatic. And just back on the power. The D2 coilovers are okay. They are 32 weight dampening adjustable, but you do have to click quite a few times to actually feel anything. Now the interior, he has chosen blue to go with the rest of the car, and also the roof liner as well. That is custom made, it's done by himself, and I quite like it. It brightens up the interior. As with all Subaru's boxer engines, you get that distinctive burble, even at low RPM. Just building up the revs a little bit. It's so easily noticeable. You definitely know this has the boxer engine in here, and it creates so much power so easily. Really reliable as well. And these mirrors, they are really small. It's hard to see out of them. And to adjust them, I do have to reach outside the car, but I don't want to mess with Ashley's settings. Having that funky gear knob here, okay, it is quite hilarious, but it's not too bad. I don't have to reach quite low down just to grab the gears. It is right next to the steering wheel, and it lengthens the throw quite a bit. It's still easy to get into gear, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bit of a novelty thing. Ashley has also installed a battery kill switch. It is by the passenger, and if they're not careful, I suppose they can accidentally kick that and cut power to the car. So it can be quite dangerous, but it does look good. It gives it that race car feel. We also have multiple gauges in here. We have 7 external ones as well as the 3 from standard, and I don't have time to look at any of them. I just enjoy the boost building up and then the dump valve going off with that super loud burble from the exhaust. Talking about the exhaust, that is humongous. I'm pretty sure his neighbors aren't pleased with that. Just check out the handling on the brakes. 4th gear, 3rd gear, turn in. The anti-roll bar is definitely helping this car, as well as those coilovers. This is a pretty good setup for the road. Now usually when you have a fully pulley pushed out car, it squeaks quite a bit. That's because the polyurethane is quite tough and it just makes noises. But this one doesn't squeak at all. It does give quite a bit of vibration to the interior of the car, but I think it's worth it. Subaru Impreza weighs in at 1,383 kilograms, 3,052 pounds. So I want to say a big thank you to Ashley for letting me drive his Subaru. He did tell me I am one of the first guys to drive his car. He never lets anyone drive his car. So yeah, thank you very much to him. He also put on new tyres for this review, gave it a good service. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Take care, drive safely, and I'll see you guys soon. What's up guys, welcome to Performance Cars. So today I'm at Silverstone for a track day with RMA.